welcome back.
Oh, hi. Muriel, can I tell my jokes?
Yes.
All right. It's a knock-knock joke, right?
Okay.
You start.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Oh, Frank, that was awful. Call that funny.
All right, I'll tell you another one quickly. Ask me if I'm a fireman.
Okay, are you a fireman?
Nah.
Is that it? Frank, that's dreadful.
I love them.
I think I even like Crouchy's jokes better than yours.
Oh, no way.
And he's found another use for drinking straws besides drinking through them. He's made a musical instrument of his own.
Oh, I tell you what, I don't know whether I'm ever going to make a living playing music on this, but this is my little straw mouth organ. Have you ever tried to make whistles out of straws? I thought it'd be a really good idea to put them together so you could try and play a tune on them. All right, well, they're really easy to make. All you need is a couple of pop sticks, a little bit of glue and a few straws. Plastic straws are the ones that work the best. Now, the way that you can make these little whistles is like this. You get yourself a pair of scissors. Be careful when you're using scissors, though. And just cut off the corner of each side of a straw. Now, this might be just a little bit difficult for you to see. See, I've sort of cut a wedge shape on the end there, almost a point. Now, the next trick is with your fingers to flatten that down. You've got to try and crease it if you can. What I'd like to do is get a couple of pop sticks that make it go together really hard and pull the pop sticks, or pull the straw through the pop sticks. OK, that's flattened it out a bit. Now, you've got to put it in your mouth and you rest your tongue against the bottom bit and blow. All right, it needs to be a little bit sharper than that because it won't vibrate enough. What causes the noise is when the straw actually vibrates. OK, let's try them again. That one seems to be working OK, doesn't it? Well, now I can adjust the note that plays by cutting it off. You have a listen to this. Interesting. It sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? But it's a really good noise, I think. Now, all you have to do is make 4 of those and then put them together on top of a pop stick. And I imagine that you'd want to make 4 that were different. You could make more if you wanted to. So I'll cut off 4 different lengths, and afterwards perhaps I can make a little pan pipe out of them. You ever heard of a pan pipe? That's something like this, only you don't blow into it, you blow across it. And it's made out of hollow cane or reed, and it sounds really beautiful when it's played. There are some people from over in Greece who play those. Now, I'm going to use hot glue here, and if you haven't got any hot glue, don't worry about it. You can use ordinary PVA glue. Just a little dab of glue and rest your straw on top. There we go, you don't need very much. That holds that there. And now another little dab on top of the straws. And you might like to leave something on there overnight for it to dry if you're going to make yours out of a, with an ordinary PVA glue. OK, now I'll put some down there. This is just to hold it really straight. That you put one down the bottom as well. There we go. Now, what you could do with your friends is you could actually have a competition to see who can play tunes on these. I've been trying, but I'm afraid it's a little bit hard for an old fella like me. I've tried very hard, but I can't quite get out Here Comes the Bride. I came close a couple of times. So the last step there for me would be to turn that into whistles, or turn them into whistles by cutting off the wedge shape on the end. Don't forget, that's what actually makes them work. So, how'd you like to get to and make yourself one of those little straw mouth organs? You can tell everyone Crouchy showed you how. OK, that's really good. Tell me something before you go. Something I've always been puzzled about. Where do frogs hang their flags? You don't know? On the tadpole, of course.
Take a look at this disgusting mess. It's not only ugly, but dangerous. We'll tell you why next.